Welcome to Fireside Weekly News Roundup. I'm Harry Johnson. Pre-orders for Xbox Series X and S started this week, and Microsoft dropped a nuke on the gaming industry in announcing its acquisition of ZeniMax Media, which includes the likes of Bethesda, id Software, Arcane, and more, bringing Xbox Studios' total to 23 studios. These studios are responsible for games such as Doom, Fallout, Wolfenstein, Elder Scrolls, and many other popular titles. Speaking of Doom, it will be making its way to Game Pass on the 1st of October. According to Sony fanboys with high blood pressure, they are the ones indeed responsible for this acquisition by Xbox. Our suggestion to those who are butthurt by this acquisition is simply to take off your flip-flops, lower your sodium intake to avoid further stupidity. To further upset fanatics out there, once PlayStation exclusive Quantum Error is no longer exclusive and is now also coming to Xbox. 3090 benchmarks were released this week, and it's 10% to about 15% gain over the 3080, which is about as disappointing as Bob's scripted jokes. Yeah, suck it, Bob. That one's from Rex. I went off script on that. However, LTT's recent video on 3090 makes it apparent that 8K gaming is the next big step, as they were able to play Doom Eternal at an 8K locked 60 FPS on nightmare quality settings. Holy shit. But then again, Doom can typically be ran on a potato. Speaking of the 30 series, it appears that Gigabyte has leaked confirmation of the 30 series supercards, or other variants. In a listing of qualifying GPUs for Watch Dogs Legion's bundle giveaway, Gigabyte listed some code names for the 30 series that I will not be reading, but will throw on screen for you to see. As you'll see, we have a 3060S, 3070S, and 3080S. Hopefully these cards are quite a ways out, so people that were lucky enough recently to get their hands on a 3080 don't feel as though they were bitch slapped by Nvidia. There are numerous reports of the LG OLED CX not working properly with the RTX 3080, as it chroma subsamples at 4K 120 and G-Sync is completely broken. CX models appear to be the only ones affected. If you have one, let us know in the comments below if you're having issues. Left 4 Dead's update we spoke about recently is now live and can be picked up for a measly $2 as of writing this. I don't know about y'all, but I'm super excited about this one. Cyberpunk's campaign is said it's going to be shorter than The Witcher 3's due to feedback from players who were never able to finish The Witcher 3 campaign. Minimum and recommended system specifications have also been announced. And as long as your PC is better than this, you should be fine. A 1,000-bug patch for Marvel's Avengers game was recently released, which is ridiculous in itself, but possibly more ridiculous is that the patch created another bug that causes the game to crash. Well done, Square Enix. Well done. Xbox One X sales reportedly skyrocketed up to 750% on Amazon when the Series X and S pre-orders went live, and was assumed to be due to Xbox's console naming schemes. However, new information has surfaced, and as it turns out, reading really isn't that hard. Words aren't that dumb of a thing to pay attention to when ordering a product.
Bob, just hit record. Alright. What? No, Bob. No. Just hit the button right there, dumbass. The red light. Yes, the red light. Thank you. This is a FWNR PSA live from Bunker Delta 8. I am Dre Chronic, and today we have a teen that's been hospitalized after receiving a snake bite to his... Bob, we can say penis. Why is penis crossed out? All right, start over. You know what? Forget it. Don't even touch it. I will start over. Hopefully you will edit this part out and we will pretend this never happened. Teen hospitalized after receiving a snake bite to his penis on the toilet. Ouch, that hurts. A Thai teen lived out every man's worst nightmare after a snake sunk its fangs into his penis. Why you keep crossing out penis? Nobody cares. It's just a clinical term. While he was on the John. Oh, okay, you find that part funny. You definitely need to edit all this. Apparently, when it bit him, he got up, screamed, and blood everywhere. And in order to get this snake off his penis, that's one hell of an extension. Right, Bob? Okay. So, in order to get the snake off his penis, get this, he slammed the door on the snake. How far up his penis was that snake? Because what if he got himself accidentally? Whew. But apparently it was a 4-foot python. So lucky for him, it wasn't a poisonous snake, because that would have been the last blowjob he got. So, back to your PSA. We are recommending you look before you drop. So, fuck you, San Diego. And remember, but we don't love them hoes.
So guys, I have some news stories. Welcome, Donkey in my pants, into my little corner of the news section here. So I have animal news. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I got animal news for you today. I hope you're in the mood for it. So first off, why don't we start with a rat that has been given a golden award by Britain. It's the first rat to ever earn this award for life-saving. So this rat was born, it's a Tasmanian pouch rat, and it was trained to sniff out landmines and so on. Over his 4-year time as a landmine dog rat kind of thing, I don't know, he has gone over about 1.5 million square feet, which was about 20 soccer fields, estimates to about 22 football fields. So he's done a shit ton of work for people. And he's recovered a fuck ton of landmines. It was 39 landmines and 28 items of unexploded ordnance from World War II and so on. The rats, they take them out in the wild, they socialize them, and then they teach them how to sniff out, kind of like you would a dog, but a rat's easier to use with landmines, they said, because they're tiny, so they won't immediately set off any landmine tripwires and things like that. So rats are very common to be used, but this is the first rat to ever, and the 77 year of them giving awards to animals for their work of life-saving mines and things like that. The first time a rat has ever gotten the award. So congratulations to the rat Magawa for winning being the very first rat to win that award. That's interesting, right? And then up and next in the news, we're going to go over to Milwaukee. We have Milwaukee Franklin, the Channel 27 ABC News in Milwaukee there. They had this video, and it was just completely fucking random. It's a pet fucking wallaby that, like, escaped, and some dude... It's like the worst footage ever. It's just some dude with what seems like a flip phone, and you just hear... dude seems like he's out of breath because he ran over chasing this fucking thing. But it's a dude trying to get his wallaby back that escaped. But yeah, just a wallaby. Dude has a license to own it, got free because of wild animal, blah, blah, blah. Police had to show up on the scene. From what I was able to look into it, it looks like it was about a 20-minute event, just chasing this fucking wallaby. And if you don't know what a wallaby is, it's a mini kangaroo. So come on. He was just hopping all the fuck over the place in this little community here. So I do have some sadder news. I'm sorry, folks, but when it comes to animals, there's always something that's just like, what the fuck? But this one, I don't really feel bad for the person, because this one just reiterates, people are fucking dumb. To all you people that watch this or listen to anything, people are fucking dumb, and that may include you. I don't know if you're this stupid, maybe. So a 72-year-old woman was taken to an eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center by helicopter earlier in the week here because she was basically very close to being gored to death by a bison. Apparently, the woman got out of her car to go take pictures of the bison. The bison, tried giving her the warning signs. They do the fake charge. What is that, a bluff? try to tell you, hey, fuck off. She's like, oh my god, it's just so beautiful. Just go get one more picture. Yeah, and it fucking gored her. She's in the hospital currently. Not in great condition. She has multiple stab wounds, some broken bones. That bison fucked her up. A 72-year-old woman, I want to say I feel bad for you, but at the same time, again, you're fucking stupid. Like, it's a wild fucking animal. It's a fucking bison. Like, and I don't know why you're getting in his fucking face. What was wrong with you? But they said earlier, just last week, they had a 37-year-old woman who got mauled by a grizzly bear on a trail out in Yellowstone Park. I guess around the same area as this woman with the fucking bison. She was coming up the trail. She came upon a grizzly. She was able to fend it off with bear spray, but did sustain some cuts from the bear. But it looks like she's all right. I don't know about the 17-year-old woman, guys. I don't know. She might not make it. I mean, it's a fucking bison. Like, I don't know what in your right mind, like, especially a 72-year-old woman, I imagine you're probably not the most agile person. Like, I don't know what possesses you to just be like, and you see that massive, like, 2-ton animal, I'm just going to get in its face and shove my camera in it because, gosh darn it, I think it's beautiful. People are dumb. Speaking of people are dumb, my final news story for you all today is an Argentinian politician had to quit his job because this is the dumbest fucking thing ever. I'm serious, guys. So Juan Carlos Ameri was supposed to be doing an online session with fellow legislators. His excuse was, my internet connection at home is terrible. I thought I wasn't online. But the video itself, I couldn't. They don't actually have the video itself, but the reason that they ended up asking him to step down and he just quit entirely was because they all just watched him look into the camera, then look at his girlfriend, who just recently got implants, he said, and he was checking to make sure that they were okay. But he looked into the camera and then proceeded to show everybody her tits and then, like, play around with them a little bit. And he's like, I didn't think I was online. I don't know. Oops. It's just the dumbest fucking story. So he stepped down. He was forced to resign. His fellow diplomats in Argentina here all called him a fucking moron. They're all like, yeah, no, we're not gonna let that stand. This is unacceptable. There's no reason that this should have happened. Guy's a fucking idiot. Get him out of here. So I don't know. I guess I applaud you other Argentinian legislators, I guess, for not accepting that douchebag. But that's the Jokey Pants Corner of News. Over back to Rex with I don't know, whatever. I don't know. Do we have another segment? Bob's not in today. So.
He's humiliated and he's livid. Any little fuckheads that think gaming is a dick comparing contest and their preferred plastic box is better than the next person's. Myself, Rex, Jokey, and that fuckhead behind the camera, Bob, are very proud to announce the Fanboy Neuter Program, or FNP for short. For just $1 a day, you too can support the cause and help prevent these simple-minded douchebags from reproducing and bring some positivity back into the gaming world. We do have some incentive rewards up for grabs as well for the first 100 donations. Hoodies, coffee mugs, even children's toys will all be added to the raffle. All you gotta do is call the number below and make a pledge. Bob is standing by now because that's all Bob ever fucking does anyways. Let's make a difference together, gamers. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Stay classy out there, guys, and we'll see you next week.
This has been your Fireside Weekly News Update. I'm Harry Johnson. We'll see y'all next week.